Hey folks, I went to Guestroom Records yesterday and I got into their bargain bin and found some stuff and I'm going to show it. And I will tell you right now, it is a genre jumping adventure. I will be all over the map with stuff you've heard of, stuff you haven't. So, but I found some cool stuff. Let's jump right into it. So they got two sections that I like to look at. One is a little CD thing. I don't even know what to call it. It's just a little cardboard thing that probably hold 50, 50, 60 CDs at the most, and they've got a lot of budget ones. And so I got into that first. I picked up this. This is the soundtrack to The Fighting Temptations. It's it was $1. Uh, it is, to the best of my knowledge, this is a movie. I'll let you see the track listing. This is a movie about church choirs, I believe. Don't know. Not sure. I have a DVD of this. I need to pop it in and watch it. But I looked at the back and I can already see Shirley Caesar on here. There's a lot of people I don't know. Beyonce's all over it. I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but if this is gospel music, I'd listen. But yeah, so Shirley Caesar, like I said, is on here. Oh, for $1, give it a try. The next one I picked up, this is called Conception, an interpretation of Stevie Wonder's songs. And there's a lot of artists on this I don't know. But it's all Stevie Wonder songs done by other people. And Eric Clapton and John Mellencamp are on here, and that's what sold me. Now, I know who a few of the people, Mary J. Blige is on here. Joe, I've heard of him. Brian McKnight is a good singer. So I'm looking forward to that. Love Stevie Wonder. And of course, I'm a huge Eric Clapton and John Mellencamp fan. This next one is going to be kind of soul music, blues and soul. Anson Funderburg. What is this? Anson Funderburg and the Rockets featuring Sam Myers. The album's called Change in My Pocket. So, Funderburg is this guy right here, and he's a guitarist. I did look it up on YouTube. This guy's a soul singer. His name's Sam Myers. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Mighty Sam McLean, another soul singer I like a lot. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, I picked that up. I hate these stickers that don't let you see the cover. It's got a little bit of a booklet. Some writing about the recording. This is on Bullseye from 1999. Oh, Rounder Records Corporation. So Bullseye, I guess, is part of Rounder Records. That's cool. And then the last CD I got, Leanne Womack. Let's pull this. I listened to a couple tracks on YouTube from this album. This is Some Things I Know. And I think I'm really going to enjoy this CD because it's a country CD, and I love it when she sings. When Leanne Womack sings straight up country. This song or this album caught my attention. I was looking at it and saw a lot of the. It's not a duets album, but it's got a lot of guest stars, including Buddy and Julie Miller, who are two of my favorites. And I think Vince Gill is on here, and Ricky Skaggs and Sharon White. This is a '98 recording on RCA. And okay, then let's get into the vinyl. I got a little stack here. This first album could be a throwaway. I only spent $1 on it, but it's called Listen, and it says on the back that it is music from a monastery, and I don't know. Now, these all look like flower children, so I can't figure out, are these hippie monks? I don't know. It's from the state of Vermont, and I guess it says the brothers. Brother Augustine, guitar. Brother Gregory, composer, soloist, guitar, piano. The rest of us, our hearts and voices. Custom center rings. I just thought, well, if there's an album with music made from monks, I might as well clean that up. I might be the guy to give it a whirl. I guess maybe because I buy so much stuff from John Michael Talbot's. Maybe this will be up in that vein, but yeah, there you go. One last look at I guess those are hippie monks. I don't know, but anyway, let's keep moving. Then I picked up this. It's Psalms Live 2. I picked this up because it's on Maranatha. That was the first thing that I went looking for, was the label, and thinking that it might be a Maranatha album, and it is. According to the hype sticker, it is featuring 10 contemporary psalms by the Calvary Chapel Worship Community. And not sure exactly what that means. But there's the lyric sheet. And then there's the church group. It's on the Maranatha label. But man, a lot of the musicians that appear on these Maranatha albums are outstanding. A lot of this was written by Tom Howard and Bill Batstone, both names I recognize from the contemporary Christian music scene. Let's see, the players. Oh yeah, the players are outstanding too. Hadley Hawkinsmith, bass. Kenneth Nash on percussion, Tom Howard on piano and synthesizers. A lot of good people. All right, now we're going to go back to soul music. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This grabbed me because of that awesome cover art. And then if you notice, it's the cover itself is not perfectly square. It's got this edge and this edge that are not square. I played a few samples from this. It reminded me a little bit of the Funderburg and Myers album, as far as being a soul album. There you can see it's on ABC Records. Looks to be in really good shape. Just needs to probably be cleaned. But I've heard the name Blood, Sweat, and Tears for a long, long time, and I've never had any of their stuff. So I thought I would pick this up and give it a whirl. This next album was really unique. It's a jazz album for you to play. Horace Silver, uh, 8 jazz classics. It is unique in that it's a play along book and record set. And yes, it did come with a book. And the book was kind of stuffed in the jacket. Not sure how I'll store this, but thought it was so unique. So you've got this book with sheet music. I don't play anything, but I thought it was cool. It's volume 18 of A New Approach to Jazz Improvisation by Jamie Abersold. Now, I do recognize that name as being a local guy. Jamie Abersold. I can't remember what instrument he plays. I think piano. But Abersold, I do know, is connected to the University of Louisville, and I believe he teaches in their music department. So, yeah, but it was only $1. And the vinyl looked good. Looks pretty good. Got a weird little label there I've never seen before. What is that? It's an A. Is that some kind of Abersold music? 1978 Jamie Abersold. So, the personnel on here. It's Kenny Barron on piano, Ron Carter on bass, and Al Foster on drums. So those are some names I recognize. So there you go. The next album, I have never heard Jethro Tull. I've never owned any of their stuff. So I picked one up. War Child. They had a couple copies. The other one was pretty trash, but this one looked good. I guess that's them on the back. Or some folks. Well, no, I don't guess that is them. Maybe they're mixed into that crowd. On Chrysalis, wow, green Chrysalis label. I'm used to seeing those as being blue. But, yeah, so I thought I'd give that a whirl. It is original inner sleeve. And that is, now, I know the famous one is Aqualung, but there you go, Jethro Tull, War Child. I've never seen this album before. I've got a lot of his stuff. Kenny Rogers. Love is What We Make It, previously unreleased master recordings. So this kind of strikes me as maybe an album that was put out as to fulfill a contractual obligation. Maybe he left a label and they still had stuff that they hadn't put out, so they put it out. Some of it's produced by Lionel Richie, some of it's produced by Kenny Rogers, some of it by Larry Butler. Jake, can we not stand on records? Yeah, sometimes you just have to work with your kitty co-host. Okay, so we got Jake. Kenny Rogers. No inner sleeve. It's on Liberty. It looks like a 85 recording. Then I picked up Linda Ronstadt, Lush Life. Got this unique, there's which is the front? I guess, is that the front? No, that looks like the back. Lush Life. And I forget how, it slides out. There she is. And then there it is. The album, custom centerings. Electra, I think, is the label. Not bad for $1. And that's Linda Ronstadt, Lush Life, with the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. Then I picked up this. This one might be the most dicey album that I picked up as far as shape-wise. I believe Mahalia Jackson. But I couldn't leave it because it is a 6i Columbia Mahalia Jackson. And most of what's on here looks Surface. So I'm holding high hopes for this album. I really hope it pans out. Then I got Roy Clark's Family album. I know I'm going to dig this because I listened to a sample. It sounds like mountain music. No pop, nothing like that. Just down home mountain music on Dot Records. No inner sleeve. I'll fix that. Man, the couple cuts I heard off here sounded really good. Roy Clark's Family album. Now we're going to come back to Contemporary Christian with Amy Grant, Lead Me On, for $2. I couldn't believe it. My eyes. And this is probably my favorite album of hers. Original inner sleeve, as I try to knock everything loose. This one does have a stamp up here that says BMG Direct Marketing, and you can tell that it was put out through a mainstream distributor because it's, instead of that big orange myrrh label, it's on the black A&M. But, you know, of all of her stuff, I think this is, I like the acoustic stuff the best. I think this is probably my favorite. She might have some more recent stuff that I like a little better. I think it was right after this she came out with Heart in Motion. I was a little disappointed because she was doing songs like Baby Baby, and I don't have anything against pop music. I don't know. That didn't strike me like Lead Me On did lyrically. And then I got one album that wasn't in the bargain bin. This was in their new used stuff, but it was a 2-disc album or 2-album set for $6, so that's $3 a record. Not bad. Especially, it's Bruce Cockburn. Circles in the Stream, the Canadian singer-songwriter. Brilliant songwriter. Just masterful. And this looks like it's early in his career. I don't think I've ever seen this particular album before. It's on True North. Vinyl looks really good. It's called Circles in the Stream. Here's the gatefold. I can't even tell what that is. But yeah. So that's Bruce Cockburn, Circles in the Stream. And I didn't see a date. 1978. So there you have it. All right. So that's what I picked up at the, wow, 20 minutes went by quick. That's what I picked up at the Guestroom Records. Like I said, I don't go there very often. It's kind of out of the way, and I even had a little trouble getting around yesterday, getting to it and getting back. And But I do like to pop in every now and then and check out their bargain bins. I find some real good gems there. Have in the past as well. So, all right. So, as most of you know, my Dolphins have lost. Got the brakes beat off of them by the Bills. I don't know. Ever since the Miami Miracle, it's all been downhill, and maybe it's time to blow this team up and start over again. I don't know what to think. I guess I'll root for my buddies. I got one of my best friends is a Chiefs fan. I'll probably root for them and root for the Rams and anybody who's playing the Patriots from here on out. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.